Ain't nothing major.
Yeah, peace to the gods, peace to the earth.
Peace to the gods, peace to the earth.
And all of the righteous families of the planet. It's your big brother Fahiym.
Blackgod Ra Bro.
Yeah, we just got through, little workout.
Yeah, getting a little workout in.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the God was, working me out. You know what I mean? It's all good though. It's good to keep up that physical fitness.
True indeed.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I was telling the God yesterday about motivation and discipline. The difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation only lasts 15 minutes. We all motivated for New Year's resolutions. We all motivated to get up out of bed and go to work. We all motivated to go see our children play certain games or whatever sporting events they're in. But it's the dedication that get us through, because we could be motivated to go to the gym, and then by the time we get to the gym, we'd be like, oh man, I don't feel like lifting these weights. But when you dedicated to it, the dedication is going to take you over. You could be motivated while you're at work to go see your son play baseball. By the time you get off after working that long, hard day, you're not motivated no more. But it's the dedication you have to your kids that's going to get you to that game.
Yeah.
You understand? Or the dedication you have to paying your bills, putting food on your table is going to get you to go into that job. The motivation, like I say, motivation only lasts 15 minutes. Dedication is a lifestyle. Dedication lasts forever. You got to be dedicated. You understand? Even studying your lessons, even studying your culture, even doing the history. The motivation, everybody motivated to be a scholar, but they're not dedicated to jump in these books and read and thoroughly do research. I'm not talking about, there's a difference between, and this is what people need to understand.
Bro, don't read no more, man.
They don't read. Ask the average person, even ask the average 5%, ask the average person.
What book are you reading right now?
Ask them what's the last 3 books they read. With this year, say, what's the last 3 books you read? Tell me about it. I'm not talking about on YouTube. I'm not talking about on the internet. What's the last 3 books you opened and you actually read? When you study billionaires, not millionaires, billionaires. See, a billionaire,
whole other, you know what I'm saying?
Whole other tax bracket. And they read so much, it's ridiculous. So if you want to strive to be a billionaire, strive to build the whole nation, it's no one man built the nation without thoroughly reading.
Right.
Name me one man that started the nation or kept a nation going, whether it's the Honorable Farrakhan, whether it's whoever, without thoroughly doing reading and research. Name me one. No scholar got on the internet and was just a YouTube scholar.
I can't think of it.
And started the whole nation and kept it going.
I can't think of it.
You understand, God?
I mean, excluding Donald Trump, our president, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you got to understand one thing about Donald Trump.
I don't know if he reads like that, but the other billionaires, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
One thing about Donald Trump, God, he reads. We don't know what he's reading, but right here.
Okay.
Donald Trump reads. The thing about Donald Trump, if you want to...
He's friends with this guy, actually,
If you want to study, study real estate, the masters of real estate, you have to study Donald Trump. You got to see, this is what people don't do. They don't exclude the negative stuff. Keep that over there and take out what you need to take out.
Right.
Because it's many books, even when you read the Bible, even when you read the Quran, it's things that you got to take and things you got to leave.
Right.
You can't take it for face value. You got to all right, Donald Trump wrote this book, Donald Trump a millionaire. How did he get to this point? How can I build with this 10%er? And I'm not talking about being his slave. See, the thing is with us, we're programmed to be strategically educated, but not comprehensively educated. We can't comprehend. When you go to schools, the average school you go to, they don't teach you to be a business owner or to be an investor. No. They train you to be a employee,
good worker,
or a small business owner.
They
never say, hey man, you're going to own not just a small business, you're going to own a system. You're going to be an investor. What school you go to, whether it's high school or college, you go to, they train you for that. None. So you got to study the scholars. You got to study the people that did it, whether they're white, Chinese, black, Asian, whatever. You got to study them and how did they get there, because in this day and age, I told my sister, give you an example, I told my sister say, man, bro, matter of fact, look at this. It's a gold dollar bill, right?
Okay.
She say, bro, I'm gonna invest in gold.
Okay.
Well, I said, if you invest in gold, why? Give me a reason why. She told me because of the economic value and everything else. And I said, all right, cool. Now let's look at the reality of gold. What in your house or your car runs off of gold? Do your water faucet need gold? Do your refrigerator need gold? Do your television need gold? Do your toilet need gold to operate? I'll say, now when you get in your car, do your car need gold to run, to operate? Do the engine need gold? What is the purpose of you having gold on a day-to-day basis? I say, when you go outside, you see 12 people. How many of them going to have on gold? Maybe 3. I say, so what is the significance of investing a lot of money in it if it's no everyday revenue value in it? You understand? Now, I say that's just my idea. Now, it might be a value in it that I'm not seeing. But I'm saying on a day-to-day basis, it's going to keep cash flow, because you cannot have a business without and maintain a business without cash flow. The whole thing about this thing is cash flow. If all your bills are $2,500 a month, and after you pay all your bills, you pay that $2,500 a month, and you got an extra $2,500 left, and you got another $2,500 in the bank over that month. You're not a millionaire, but you're still rich. You see what I'm saying? Because I know some millionaires that live check damn near.
I've seen something on CNN. It was they talked about they call them poor millionaires or broke millionaires or something like that. They're millionaires, but they live in check.
Exactly.
You know?
So you got over 2 times over your monthly bills. You got money. You got room to invest. You got room to save. You got room to do a lot of stuff. You're not a millionaire, but you're still rich. You're not wealthy, but you're rich. You understand?
Yeah. The thing with gold, and when you said that too, I thought about this brother. I forget the brother's name. Brother Demi, I think it's. Shout out to Brother Demi. He talks about the Kettle bars. Just invested in that, and they got a little, these gold packages that you can buy, basically, but it's not for now, of course, to spend, because the dollar is still active. But of course, we already know forecasts can show us that the dollar is going.
But just think about it.
So until that point, but for now, he was just saying gold, silver, just raw materials, something like that. He said a lot of millionaires too, but a good number of billionaires have already started transferring their money
to gold.
You know what I'm saying? To gold, just for, it's really long term. Like you said, you can't use it now, but long term.
But now it's this. All right, say we use it long term. We get now the dollar flipped over to gold. How long is that gonna last? Because it's still not technology. If you really want to invest your money, the only thing that's going to keep advancing is technology. You understand? For as gold, it's a raw material, but it's just It's just
what he was saying basically is the gold or the finances rather is going to of course support the technology. In other words, scientists got to be paid, people got to be paid. So once the dollar has no more value, he was just basically saying there's other mediums of exchange that we can use, which was, back in the days, that thing you just showed me with the gold dollar or whatever. Back in the early 1900s, on a dollar, it said, paid to the bearer on demand.
Indeed.
So if I come and cut your hair, I'm a barber, I come cut your hair, you give me a certificate and, paid to the bearer on demand, $5 in gold or $10 in gold, or you know what I'm saying? And I can take that and go cash that in or whatever the case may be. So it's just that's basically all it is. You know what I'm saying?
And you could, like I said, I would invest in, but I wouldn't put too much into it.
Yeah, no, not too much. What I'm saying? But because if you a millionaire, you got money like that. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Gold or any type of natural resources.
Exactly.
Or, of course, property.
Yeah.
You know,
The most
like,
honorable Elijah Muhammad said land is freedom. And that's one of the major things that you really got to take heed from when the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said that.
Right.
Land is freedom. That's one of the most profound things he said that I always took, because it is freedom.
Right. And then when you look at the gold and any type of raw materials or whatever, you get that from the land or from the earth. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it kind of like, you know, kind of hand in hand in that sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, man. I mean, you know, property, you know, like as Master Fard Muhammad promised us in the promise book, in the promise book, the problem book. He said that, you know, we would have friendships, good homes, money, and friendships in all walks of life. And, you know, I'm not going to quote it exactly the way it says it, but it's just showing you that, you know, yeah, land basically is important because, you know, you can have your own food. You can be self-sufficient.